Hello and welcome. I'm Kamla. My guest today is Ken Florence. He is the Vice President of Content Delivery at Netflix. Welcome to the show, Ken.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So you're a Grateful Dead fan.
I am a Grateful Dead fan. I was a big Grateful Dead fan when I was young. My wife and I met in high school, and we were both Grateful Dead fans. So in our sophomore year, junior year, senior year, we would drive all around the country during the summer seeing Grateful Dead shows.
As high school kids?
As high school kids.
And that was allowed? That was kosher?
Yeah, you know, it was interesting. The first time I went over to my girlfriend's house for a date, she was on restriction. She had done something wrong and her mom was mad at her. But we were in a play together, so I knocked on the door and Melissa said, "No, I can't go out with you." But her mom heard and said, "Oh, is that the boy from the play? You can go out with him." And so then we got to know each other and realized we were both Grateful Dead fans. And then somehow that summer, you know, her mom and dad let me drive away with her when we were 16 years old, and we drove 10,000 miles that summer.
10,000? Well, what year are we talking?
That was 1980, maybe.
1980.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you discover Grateful Dead?
That's a good question. I mean, it was the late 70s. Must have been, I don't know, I was always interested in kind of counterculture and hippies and stuff like that, and then that must have led me to the Grateful Dead, and then I saw my first Grateful Dead show in 1978 when I was 15 years old and couldn't drive myself there. I had a learner's permit, so I had to have a friend come meet me so that we could drive together.
This is a few years after Woodstock.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you still have Grateful Dead records with you?
Oh yeah. I still listen to the Grateful Dead, and we must have seen 150 or more Grateful Dead shows over the years. It was a lot of fun. It was like, you know, you would see the same friends. It was like a moving party. You'd see the same friends in, you know, Texas one day and Oklahoma the next day and Utah the next day. It was a lot of fun.
Do you miss it?
No, I think it was a great time in our lives, and then, you know, we had kids and moved on to other things.
Okay, and you didn't go for the Grateful Dead reunion, which happened at the Levi Stadium down in Santa Clara.
I watched it on TV, but yeah, Melissa and I really have not had a great motivation to go after Jerry Garcia died. We were, you know, it was an era for us, and now it's over, kind of thing.
What is that famous song of theirs? What a long,
strange trip it's been, yeah. Okay. It was a long, strange trip, and then, like all good things, it came to an end. So.
Thank you, Ken, for talking about the Grateful Dead, an iconic California band. And thank you for watching. If you missed any of our shows, you can catch them on YouTube. We'll be back again with another edition of our show. Until then, goodbye.